A lot of people eat meat. That why do you eat plants? Even plants have life. Array, it is just an animal, it's okay. We humans are not supposed to suffer, but they can.
Today is World Vegan Day, and if you want to listen to rational counterpoints for each of these arguments, then please listen to this video till the end. Well, the very first argument is this is a natural food chain and humans are at the top of it. Well, natural food chain is something which helps to balance the natural ecosystem and the natural population sizes of wild animals. Mark the word natural. अभी जो लोगों की डिमांड है टू कंज्यूम द मीट उसको सेटिस्फाई करने के लिए वी फोर्सिबली एंड आर्टिफिशियली ब्रीड देम, वी एनस्लेव देम, वी एक्सप्लॉइट देम एंड देन वी स्लॉटर देम फॉर आवर अननेसेसरी डिजायर्स. इज दिस नेचुरल? हम उन्हें पैदा ही इसलिए करते हैं ताकि हम उन्हें खा सके एंड दे डू फील द पेन. सो इट हैज गॉट नथिंग टू डू विथ नेचुरल फूड चेन. द सेकेंड आर्ग्यूमेंट इज अगर हम एनिमल्स को नहीं खाएंगे तो दे वुड ओवर पॉपुलेट द प्लानट एंड दे वुड स्टार्व टू डेथ. वेल, द वर्ल्ड पॉपुलेशन वोंट टर्न वीगन ओवरनाइट. इट विल बी अ ग्रेजुअल शिफ्ट एंड इट विल टेक डेकेड्स फॉर पीपल टू टर्न टू प्लांट बेस्ड डाइट. जैसे धीरे धीरे एनिमल बेस्ड प्रोडक्ट की डिमांड कम होगी वैसे ही फोर्सफुल और आर्टिफिशियल ब्रीडिंग भी कम होगा एंड देयर विल बी अ पॉइंट वेयर दे वुड नॉट ब्रीड एनीमोर एंड देन लेट नेचर डू इट्स जॉब इन कीपिंग द एनिमल पॉपुलेशन टू अ सस्टेनेबल नंबर.
Plants do not have brain. Plants do not have the nervous system. Plants do not have the heart. Plants respond to the stimulus. They do not feel, they do not have senses towards any emotions or feelings. If a lot of people are doing crime, a lot of people are committing a sin, are we supposed to do the same? At least we are empathetic, we are kind, and we are human enough to know that that particular life has been brought in this world just to be slaughtered, murdered. We cannot contradict or justify or clarify this statement or an argument without a logic saying, I can eat meat because a lot of people are doing it.
Our next argument is eating dairy doesn't harm animals. Well, most people are under impression that cows are milk making machines. They produce the milk non-stop in great abundance just so that we can drink it. But it's not the case. Cows produce milk only around the time they give birth. Reason? For their babies. And I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't like the idea of humans stealing it from them from their newborns. In order to meet the high demand of the dairy products, the female cows are raped regularly to get pregnant and produce milk. The moment they give birth to their child, their babies are being stolen from them. The male cows are sold for the meat and the female cows again have to go through the same life of their mothers. They are again raped regularly to produce milk until they produce decent amount of milk. Once they stop doing it, they are all slaughtered. And this is all so that we can consume dairy products. Is it harmless? The next argument is eating eggs won't harm animals. Well, yes, eggs में life नहीं होते थे. We are not killing an animal directly, but we don't know what goes behind the curtains to produce those eggs. Right after chicks are born, they are bifurcated into male and female. The male chicks are ground alive or being thrown into plastic bag where they suffocate and die. Why? Because for chicken industry they are unprofitable as they won't lay eggs. For female chicks the life is even tougher. They are forcefully bred to produce the eggs continuously. Each egg requires tremendous calcium loss from the hen and it affects their health very badly. Once they stop laying eggs they are again being killed as they are of no use. Is it harmless? The next argument is meat is tasty. Well, it might indeed be tasty, but the momentary taste pleasure that we derive from eating meat, is it more important than the life of an animal? Some people argue that we take medications which are being tested on animals. Isn't that cruel too? Well, people use cash that has animal fat in it. This is at least true for UK, Canada and Australia. Veganism is about avoiding animal exploitation as much as possible being practical. There are laws in some of the countries where it is mandatory to test medications before on animals before it is deployed in the market. So there are no non-tested medicines available. Of course, we could not use the medicine at all, but that is entirely different than choosing meat, egg and dairy over plenty of other options available in the same supermarket. It is also worth mentioning that buying medicines does not increase the demand for animal testing, as medicine was required to be tested only once before entering the market and then never again. The next argument is you can't be 100% vegan. Well, yes, no matter how compassionately we are trying to live, we are bound to cause some harm unintentionally to animal sufferings. For example, we might be walking on the road and we might step on an insect. The world can't be 100% violence free, so we shouldn't care about the violence that takes place in the society. Veganism is not about eliminating suffering, it is about reducing it as much as practically possible. Living 90% cruelty free life is better than living 10% cruelty free. Everyone is responsible for their actions. If you are against the slaughtering and killings of innocent animals, then you shouldn't pay others to kill animals and serve you. Regardless whether it will make any difference to the world, whether it will change anything or not, we should stick to our values and our ethics. So after listening to these arguments, if you are looking to adopt the vegan lifestyle, first thing that you should remember is we might not be able to live 100% cruelty free life. We can reduce it as much as possible. Second thing is it won't happen overnight. It will take some gradual shifts to reach to a vegan lifestyle. So ऐसा नहीं है कि कल से हमको eggs, dairy, meat सब बंद कर देना है. At whatever stage you are, take one thing at a time and try reducing it after that. If you like this video, then do help us spread this information to more people and inspire more people to live the cruelty free life. For a Change is a social media platform particularly for socially conscious people and organizations, just the way we have LinkedIn particularly for professionals. On For a Change, if you care for any social cause like animal welfare, gender equality, LGBTQ or any other, you can create an account on For a Change and you can find like-minded people who care for the same social cause around your location. You can try, you can collaborate, work together. You can also find NGOs, activities, meetups and more. You'll find the link to download the app in the description. Looking forward to have you on For a Change.
Go animal cruelty free. Love animals. Take care of them. Understand, respect their existence, and please save them, or at least do not hurt them. We humans can never be superior to them. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.